4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You now rocking with the best.
Here I am, goddammit. Here I am. Here I am, goddammit. Welcome once again to the Romello Marcellus Show. I am he and he is me. Welcome. If you're alive, goddammit, you receive one of the greatest blessings you could ever receive, and that is your life. Hey, friend. Just a margarita I'm sipping. Welcome. Glad that you all are here. Last night, man, was an interesting show. We had a good time, man. I really enjoyed myself, and I hope y'all enjoyed yourself as much as I've enjoyed myself with you guys. Yeah, awesome time. It's going to get even better tonight. I'm going to touch on some things. We're going to see how accountable some people can be for themselves. We're going to let a few people get into the room. Man, throw your thumbs up as you're come into the room and let me know you're here. Can you hear me? If let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs. Let me know that you can hear me. All right, let me know you can hear me. Shout out to A-Rock. A-Rock's in the room. Got a big video shoot coming up. We got to launch some new stuff, man. Get back to work finally. Get out on the road. If they open this thing back up, I'm sure they're gonna open it up, but we'll be moving safe and moving light. Still got to go get the bag. Lena Ray's in the room. Welcome. Toy and the Black Vegans in the room. Welcome. Man, I really enjoyed myself last night. I'm going to take it a step up, man. The night is going to be, we're going to have fun with this one tonight, too. And when I expose his hand. Yeah. Y'all get y'all gas today? Y'all riding around with the light on? I mean, I got the light on in mine. So we're going to see how far I can go. That's why you got insurance. Make them go sit in the gas station, get the gas for you, and bring it to you. Keisha Love's in the house. Welcome. All my with exceptional taste, folks. We all at? Yeah. We let a few people get in, man. It's a shame we got to go through some of the stuff we go through just to let us know how blessed we really are. Sometimes you have to go through things to realize that. Just like the gas crisis. Let you really know that, damn, catching the bus ain't that bad. Not that any of us really want to do it. Yeah. So everybody had a good day, man. You hardly worked or you worked hard. As long as you're able to make provision for your house or do something for your home or yourself, that's what matters. A lot of people are unable to, or they're choosing not to. Yeah, just know it. I'm not going to hold up too long because I can't even sit on this one. I can't even sit on. Let me post this. I'm actually going to put it on Facebook first today. Yeah. Boom. Bear with me. You already got it on Facebook. Chime in. And it's up. There you go. Relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup, i.e., wrong as fuck? We're talking about tonight, man, how people govern themselves in situations they have no business governing themselves in anyway from the beginning, especially if you choose to be somewhere. Now, if you're just out here willy-nilly on your own, then, yeah, you can do what the fuck you want to do. But you got to understand, man, people watch you. They know what you do. They know who you are. They know who you are professing to be and be with. And they'll try your monkey ass. A lot of times, the test ain't even about you. Could be far beyond you. Your scope of understanding could be about the individual you're with. I.e., what the fuck he or she got that I ain't got. And let me see if I can get what they got. If it's just for a moment. And can destroy your shit. You know, a lot of people wake up, like I said, they get on their phones and they scroll and look at other people's lives and relationships, and their shit ain't even together. I'm not understanding. And the majority of the people you watching, they ain't got nothing. That's like taking advice from a married person, taking advice from a single person that's never been married. But that happens a lot. Zeus the Human's in the room. I am Love 40 has joined the room. Welcome. Welcome. If you're just joining, the topic of the night is pinned there for you to see, but I'm going to spout it out. It's relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup, i.e. wrong as fuck? Now, I can speak for me. As a man, as a male, I've been a troll. I've done some shit. And we've all have. But how many are you going to be honest or stand up enough to say it? We all are imperfect and we've done shit. There. I've done shit. I mean, I speak for y'all. I've done shit. And a lot of times, man, it's to see where an individual's resolve really is or how many people are really stand-up folks like they say they are. Give you an example. Okay. You have these social media platforms like these, and you carry banners, statuses, those kind of things, right? Ladies, if you're involved and you're professing that you're married or in a relationship, why are you still accepting new friends that are of the opposite sex? I'll wait. Better yet, if you're involved with someone, why should you be accepting anything? Any sort of stimulation from anyone that is not in your relationship. And if you have to, then why do you have the relationship anyway? There's no need for them to be there. But you do it. We've all done it at some point in time. And we don't question the shit, you know? It's just like, you know, you got the at work husband that's buying you breakfast sandwiches here and there. You might go to happy hour with the group, and unbeknownst to your husband or your man at home, he don't know that you taking sandwiches or lunches or somebody picking up your check at happy hour. And then it looks crazy at the Christmas party because, hell, someone outside of the circle can always walk up and detect energy. The energy's off based on that introduction. So what I always say is any unnecessary interaction or involvement with somebody worth you destroying or losing your home? But that's the question that we all should be asking. A lot of us anyway. Right. And I posed the question, right? Let's just say, as subtle as someone asking you to DM them your number or to call them and you say, well, send me your number, but you're involved. Now, it could be business. It could be an old friend. It could be anything. But you're dealing in the gate, in windows that everyone sees. Not everybody understood or understands what that exchange was, but it opens doors, it opens gates for other people to insinuate that there are other things going on. And yeah, and shit you got to deal with unnecessarily. So I say this. What's your thoughts on that? Am I digging? Am I trying too hard? Welcome, welcome. Off the rip. Welcome. What's your thought on the topic?
Very interesting because I think it's dangerous territories when you do start answering those DMs. You mentally start, thinking of other things. So it's a dangerous line to cross.
The one thing I can say for me in understanding a male doesn't reach out to you unless he wants something. And a female's not going to accept that invitation unless she's with to something that's wanted. But it's all about accepting the proposal, whether it's indecent or not, and whether or not people are willing or able to hold water in the midst of that exchange or proposal. And I'm saying this because a lot of times in my life, my younger life, I've been the third man out a lot of times, and I understand how that goes. Where, hell, I may have knocked your ass down 5 or 6 times, but I'm act like I'm your cousin, your brother, or hell, I never met you when you introduced me to who you walking in on your arm with, and when you walk away, I'm like, God damn, I hope he ain't kissing that broad in her mouth or anywhere.
Right.
And I'm just saying that
Well,
this is the consensus of that, and this is just that, and I'm saying that same conversation could be in reverse. You know, if that was an introduction to a woman to you, and I'm just saying this is how people move. And something as simple as a breakfast sandwich can snowball into a whole lot of other things.
Right. I mean, from experience, I have been a wife, I have been a girlfriend, and I've been a mistress. So I'm saying.
So let me
But
say.
now my 50.
So let me ask you a question. I don't want to cut you off. I can take the floor. I'll hold my question.
No, go ahead. I was finished.
Okay. So as a wife, did you believe that it was ever cool for you to accept anything from another man? Whether it be a sandwich or... Absolutely what?
No. Absolutely not. I didn't speak.
Okay. All right.
I mean, on those other sides, I know what it's like to be a mistress. You know what I'm saying? So I've had that experience. So now in 50s, of course, I don't want that. So I know what could possibly happen just by entertaining a DM, just by entertaining a conversation. Emotionally, if you're having a day where the man doesn't say good morning, beautiful, or anything, if you're DM, hey, beautiful, good morning, right there, it does to you. So try not to entertain it.
Let's say the at work husband or the at work wife. They spend more time with you than your husband or your wife does. They work you 8 hours every day, or 8 to 12 hours, whatever it is. So they know everything you need to know.
So and you want to share with the deepest, darkest secrets that you feel like you can't share.
Sometimes. And sometimes you don't have to say anything. It's just your mood when you come to work. Oh, well, you know, she ain't get done the last night, or he ain't get done last night. He beefing. Well, it's going to be all right. You know what? It's going to be all right. You want a cup of coffee or something? You want a breakfast sandwich? Some bacon?
Right. And it's entertaining needs at that time.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get trapped into that. But once you know that that's what it is, you have to be honest with yourself. and say this could go a little further. So we stop.
And most
You
won't.
know, I'll get my own sandwich. I'll get my own sandwich. Let me go the opposite way.
Yeah, but in all actuality, when you're in relationships, we are responsible for the other individual's well-being and heart because we've accepted that. And most won't say, well, you know what? No matter how enticing this is, and we may be beefing right now, but now I'm good because I can't, you know, and I guess you have to see the good in who you're with. And if you
Right.
don't, then you have no business being there. But if you do see your worth and the worth of somebody that you're with, then it should always be a no. It should always be a denial. It's not what you do in the presence of folks, but it's what you do when you're not in the presence of folks that makes you
Exactly.
a king or a queen.
I agree with you totally.
Mm-hmm.
You on point?
So what did y'all think about my question that I posted? I mean, because, yeah, I saw a lot of
I'll
people.
let somebody else come on. See y'all, but thank you. This is excellent. I love it.
Thank you.
All right.
Just hit the X at the top of the screen.
Okay, thanks.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Someone says facts. A lot of it is that people wanting attention from others. I get that. But the thing is, if you already got some at home and you've invested there, why not water that grass? You already began the tilling of the soil and you sowed the seed. Grass is growing, but sometimes, man, it gets too hot outside. You might scorch the grass, but you still got to go back and put some water on it. You know? Yeah, so. Norman the Barber's in the room. Gloria, what UF is in the room. Marcy 9210 is in the room. Welcome, welcome. Eshan 315 is in the room. Welcome. I saw 365 is in the room. Welcome. Welcome. Glad you all are here. If you are just joining, the topic of the evening is relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup, i.e., wrong as fuck? I posted something the other day, and it was a question, and I was, you know, the thought was it was a true situation that can happen to anyone, and it was posed to the ladies. Ladies, how would you feel if you saw your man asking a woman to DM him her number on social media, and his lame excuse was, "Oh, babe, she was going to teach me how to swim, but I never got with her because of COVID. And I thought she might want to resume." How would that sit with you? Let's talk. Someone says some people are selfish and unable to just be honest. Hey, that's facts. But what do we do about those people? What do we do about those people? T. Say Drummond Van Zago said, "I agree, sir." What do we do? How do we change the narrative with that? How do you fix your lowly self, your lowly broken self? Leave them where they are. Facts. One thing I do know is that when it comes down to it, you have to love yourself more. And some people, you know, you just got to recognize that some people are just broken beyond repair, or broken beyond their desires to be repaired. And that's just that, facts. You know, whores are whores. They're going to come and go and be who they are. But you know, something that's worse than a young whore, an old whore. Same with a crash dummy. Nothing worse than a young crash dummy than an old crash dummy. That means you just bumped and stumbled on through life and you've not made anything happen worthwhile making happen. Meaning being fruitful, changing something, being an example, something larger than yourself, because others need that. Yeah. Don't ever don't ever expect another motherfucker to hold value to you that you should hold to yourself. And that's a lot of the mistakes that we make even in those things. See, my thing was talking about the etiquette in dealing because something as simple as that, the small things, can spiral and snowball and snowball and snowball. And you know, people are snakes out here. You never know how people are documenting the shit that you do and they've done for you and do with you and expose your ass at the wrong time and you lose all your shit and it really wasn't worth it. Especially if you're fucking with the help. Hey, my trainer's in the room. Anthony Suggs, man. Hey, look, get on this line. Y'all ladies, he's got a boot camp coming up. He's gonna let me know exactly when it is. And trust and believe me, it's intense, but it's low impact. So if you're a little heavy, you'll still be able to get it and get it done and get to work. We're talking about tonight relationship etiquette. Is your offer or acceptance a setup, i.e., wrong as fuck? Meaning, if you're involved with someone and accepting anything from someone outside of your relationships, and even on social media, you got your relationship status up there, but you're still accepting friends or new friends of the opposite sex. And you know, usually when you're scrolling through, it's not business on here, it's personal. I like what I saw, I read something, click. And then you get the likes, and then you get the things and all of that. So, yeah. So is that fair, is that good, or is that bad? I mean, just honestly, we all have an opinion, and I'm just trying to get you all's.
This is another in production.
Yeah, she's grown. My daughter's on here, so we can still talk. See, if it was a couple years, I didn't have to change the topic. But anyway, Strange Love 718 is on here. I ain't gonna drop my daughter's logo, but yeah, she's here. So. No, it's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah. What's not fair? Might as well be single, LOL. Well, you know, you'll be single forever. Yeah. So, people, etiquette. Is it a setup or what up? The things we invest in ourselves, our situations. Are we thinking when we move about? I mean, are we thinking just, you know, it's just cool. It's just a drink. It's just a plate of food. Are we really thinking? Are we really putting this in perspective as to how this has even come to pass? Why does this individual want to offer me anything? Why? Okay. Someone said, but are they really a snake? We all have choices. And if they were good enough to have encountered, one must be prepared to deal with what comes with all of it. Okay, let me reread that again. But they are really a snake. We all have choices. We all have a choice. You might have to retype this. Hold on, let me try it. But are they really a snake? We all have a choice. And if they were good enough to have encountered, one must be prepared to deal with what comes with all of it. Reread. I just reread it. You gotta retype it. Matter of fact, let me see if you can come on and say this. My daughter's laughing at me. I can read, damn it. She needs to clarify. Please clarify. Yes, someone's asked you to clarify. But Are they really a snake? Okay, is that a question? We all have choices, and if they were good enough to have encountered, one must be prepared to deal with what comes with all of it. Okay, I got that. That means if you step out of it, be ready for whatever comes down the pipe. Okay. That means like ass beatings, drug behind the car, burning bed, and all kinds of stuff when you get jammed up on your other side, right? Or what? What are we talking about? What consequences are we talking about? That's the question. I guess that's the question I have based on this 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 person's statement. Exactly. Okay. Cool. I'm right. All right. That was what I wanted to hear. Okay. Cool. So, as I said before, you know, we all have to be mindful of the things that we do and say, but it just doesn't look right. And the thing is, it's like, damn, would you have your partner look? Would you have your partner look crazy? Would you have your partner look crazy?
You pretty much got it. I was just ringing in to clarify.
Okay, we'll clarify.
No, you said that, a person was a snake for exposing some things. So I was just saying, are they really a snake? You chose to have encounters with them. So you have to be prepared be prepared for anything that comes with that.
Right.
If you're moving in a way that you shouldn't be moving, if you're involved with someone else, you're the snake. They wouldn't be the snake, in my opinion.
On the point. That is, yeah. That would overshoot a lot of people in the midst of this conversation. But yeah, I get it. They're the snake, not the individual, because those they're actually the nucleus. They're the ones who are the gatekeeper between the two other folks that are involved. I get that. Are you there? Or did I lose you? Are you there? All right, to clarify what was said is basically this. The individuals that allow the engagement are the snake. So, yeah, I get that. And that's usually the case. And you can't change people. People want to do how they want to do it. The question is, how much of it are you willing to take before you break? Hello, you there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I hit the button by accident.
Okay. Yeah, that was on point. I received that. I received that. Bruce Holmes is in the room. Bruce Holmes 374. Welcome. Just to know that, when you are involved, you're in a relationship. You're a direct representative of who you're with, meaning their choices, their decisions about the things that they further make in their life, and no one wants to be embarrassed by who they chose to be with. That's fuckery. And that's the kind of shit that gets you ahead.
Absolutely.
Get your neck snapped. So.
And especially in today's social media world, where everyone is looking for that quick attention.
Click attention.
And for me, I said quick attention.
No. I was just saying, I was expounding on what you said. Click attention.
Oh yeah, click attention, that too. Yeah. So for me, the whole social media thing is not even a matter of, the whole, like Bruno Mars said, you're leaving the door open for other things. Not only that, it's there for everyone, including the person that you're with, to see. So exactly. If that's not something that you would be cool with your person doing, why do it? It's like, if it's good for you, it should be good for the other person. And that 9 out of 10 times just isn't the case.
Right. You know, my great
And
grandmother.
also, the things that you put out there for the public to see is probably toned down versus what you would do in somebody's DMs.
Mm-hmm. Someone said it also means that the person does not value their relationship. Sneaky shit. Especially when it happens and you make it, it's not announced to, okay, you take lunch, you're at work. Man buys you lunch or woman buys you lunch. And hey, I'm sure you talk to your significant other throughout the day if you have one. Make it known. You know, why would you allow someone else to have secrets up on you and your significant other? That's that
Absolutely.
shit. And it's like that's the big setup. And it's like honestly, in this day and age, man, people are hurting out here for more reasons than one. And it could be one of those reasons that could compound someone to do something to your ass. Playing those games. And it's unnecessary. Just bow out. If it's not what you really want, the other individual's situation or frame of thought or their being messy and sloppy, you know, just know that if you have a real man or a real woman in your corner, there's no need to accept anything else from anyone. You know, you shut that shit down. You stand on what you say you stand on. There's a lot of people say, oh, we stand 10 toes down. What the fuck you stand 10 toes down for? You out here still holding, man or woman. You know, be stand up about your shit. You know, and if you out there and you fucked up, then you should be strong enough to come and tell your significant other before it comes and finds them. At least in your own situation, you may have an opportunity to work through it and find out why. What the fuck was broken in me to decide to go and do some crazy ass shit like that, or put you in a position where you could be looking fucked up. You know?
But most people are like addicts. It's hard to deal with what's really going on, so it's easier to go get a quick fix.
Yeah.
If I can get some quick attention, I can get a quick like, a quick conversation where with my significant other, I can't talk to them right now, like you were saying, we beefing, or I just can't be honest, or maybe I don't even know what the fuck to even express that, and I'm acting off of some childhood trauma that has been unresolved all my life.
Right. And they don't know the danger that they put other people in or whatever. Think about it. I saw this meme some time ago where I guess it was a guy. He said, God damn it, I can't believe I'm out here with this girl or this woman who got a man who's driving around and looking to kill both of us for being together. And that's the day and age we live in. Which is retrospective to what I was saying last evening, where you have beta males who are insecure about themselves, women who are insecure about themselves, and willing to put everybody at risk. Boom. Also, it's insecurity. Well said. It's in the book. I'm going to give you a story. Many years ago, many years ago, damn it, I was talking to a young lady, and we kicked it for about 6 months. Talked, whatever. Ended up going to visit, and it was the night after an event that I'd done. Get to the house, shit's cool, we kick it. Next thing you know, there's a buzzer at the door. It's about 4:30 in the fucking morning. And I'm like, who the fuck is at your house at this time? Blah, blah, blah. You know this bitch, that's my boyfriend or my man. I said, bitch, don't you open that door. I mean, go out the other way. But the other way was, 5 stories up. But the way the building was situated was all glass. Do you know how treacherous and cruddy this bitch was? She was willing to hide me in her children's closet until they left. And then I'm going to tell you something. Where I was in that part of that city, I knew what they were about. I'm hearing them put the guns on the table, a whole bunch of shit. Do you know, this is the only time that I've ever picked up the phone and called the pole nut. I'm gonna tell you something. I called my brother. He was at my house. It took them about an hour from where I was away from my house to get to me. I called 12 and I put on The Voice. And I'm gonna tell you something. Them people showed up within 3 to 4 minutes, and I sat there and I said, well, if they show up, I'm gonna put on my invisible juice, and I'm gonna walk right on out past them, down to my shit, and I'm gone. I don't give a fuck what happens after that. And that's just what happened. They came and damn near kicked the door in. I walked straight past them. They didn't even ask me a thing. It was like they didn't even see me. It was like 5 or 6 cars. I walked right on out the door, got on in my truck, and by the time I got out of the parking lot where I was at, my brothers and them were there. They were ready to kill everything on the block. But I'm saying the fact that someone that's sick and that feels that badly about themselves, they don't care about you, and they'll put you and yours in that kind of danger and that harm's way. Shit, I had kids and family to make home to. I didn't give a fuck about none of that after that. Like, bitch, you dead. And I heard him say, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. I don't know what happened. Never talked to her, never heard from her since. So, that's been many, 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 many years ago. But in this day and age, it's still subtle. But those kind of dangers are there still, that people would put you in that way. And you know, you don't know how you might be in a state where you may just think, okay, I just need a little attention, but then this infatuation grows on you, or for you, for the other individual. And he's willing to do harm to that individual that's beyond you to have you. Or you, because he can't have you. Or she. If you're just joining, man, I see Sway on the line. What's happening, brother? Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hit the X on your way out. Well, if you're just coming to the show, man.
Hey, I'm driving now.
Okay, what are you doing on here? What are you in here? What's going on?
I'm listening.
Okay. Okay, press X. Press X.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That's my daughter, y'all. Yeah, if you're just joining, the topic of the show this evening is relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup, i.e. wrong as fuck? Just know that, man, etiquette is everything. Just know that the things you do, there's always a consequence for. You know, do you care about the individuals that you are with or not?
Yo.
Welcome. What's up, brother? How's everything?
Everything's beautiful, man. How you?
Hey, man, God is good. I can't complain.
That's all right. So what's the question today?
It is relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup or a fuck up? Meaning, okay, you have a platform like this and you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
As a man or a woman, but you're still accepting friends of the opposite sex, okay? And let's just say you're at work, right? And let's say your lady's accepting lunches or breakfast sandwiches from a coworker, unbeknownst to you. As a man or as a male, we understand that if we do something for somebody, it's not always, I mean, there may be those cases where it's just generally, hey man, I don't want the sandwich here, but if it's a consistent thing, there's interest. So the question that I'm asking is that if you are involved with someone, do you need anyone of the opposite sex doing something for you outside of your relationship? Because if not, then why are you involved with the individual that you said you're committed to from the jump? What do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't want my girlfriend or significant other, you know, receiving gifts or lunch dates with somebody, you know, that ain't me. So I mean, I think that is totally like, I would say is some people might accept it, but I ain't accepting no shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, and then usually it's unbeknownst to you. You find out at the Christmas party where you have the bad energy with the individual you're being introduced to, which is crazy.
No, no facts.
Yeah.
And I think people, I think sometimes it comes with a communication type of thing as well. But then you got people who are very sensitive and can't take the fact that, like, as for me, I got a lot of female friends, and I never had any sexual, relations with any of my female friends, but my girl know about my female friends because I call, FaceTime, hey, I'm with, X, Y, and Z, and it's understandable. But then you got some who's sneaking and geeking on the low.
Exactly. That's my thing. It's never what you do when you're in the presence of your partner. It's what you do when you're not. As long as you're keeping them abreast of what you're doing and they're able to see what it is you're doing and who you're doing it with, there should be no problem. But it's those things when you take those gestures and you don't speak of them, and now you got your another individual having something up on your lady or your man.
It's definitely a respecting. If you can't get respect at home, you're not gonna get respect on your job.
Exactly. I'm just like I said. I don't know it all. I've made mistakes, and I'm seeking positive folks like yourself to enlighten us. This is our village. We as now becoming the elders should have these conversations with those that are coming behind us that don't know.
Thanks.
Yeah, because we as much living as we've lived now, we know better. If you're just joining the room, the conversation, the topic is relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup, i.e. wrong as fuck? I posed a question once again last week or just a few days ago about saying that someone, let's say if you were on Facebook and someone said, hey, Kenny, call me. And then you said, well, DM me your number. This is on your actual news feed. And you didn't let your lady know that this was transpiring, and then she just happened to click on there and then see that happening. Would that be wrong? You there? Sway, you there? I lost him. See if he can come back. Got John Darvish 13's Gmail in the room. We got King Ray. We got Eat Better, Live Better in the room. September 13th is joining the room. Welcome. LaShawn is joining the room. Fly Villain is joining the room. Sugar Charles 79 is joining the room. Prince Map 1 is joining the room. Mr. Gentleman 501 is joining the room. Queen Lentz is joining the room. Welcome. Mark, the artisan, is joining the room. Duchess 71 has joined the room. Welcome. Love and Mind Y7 is joining the room. Welcome. If you just joined in the room, man, the topic this evening is relationship etiquettes. Is your offer acceptance a setup, or i.e. wrong as fuck? The state of the evening is based on you being involved in accepting offers for anything from someone else and engaging with other folks outside of your relationships. Do you do yourself a disservice, or do you do your partners a disservice? Welcome. So, you want the call-in number? Matter of fact, I'm going to text you the call-in numbers. I got you.
Diamond Best has joined the room. Welcome. Miss 215, Then Love, joined the room. Welcome. If you just joined the room, once again, the topic is on the screen. Relationship etiquette. Is your offer and acceptance a setup or wrong as fuck? Think about how many times that someone's hit you up or watched you move or do something some way or shape or form, and you just let it go. Or think about how many times you've actually entertained it, being involved. But yeah, shit happens. Shit happens. I like talking to y'all, man. I really do. I'm having a good time, a wonderful time with y'all. But, you know, y'all can get the fuck off my line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.